Hi, I'm RaynnStorm, active gamer and member of a fun group called Idiotics. Once upon a time, I played a game called Kingdom Hearts and instantly fell in love with it. I played through the series again, and again, and again, until eventually I knew the games to a frightening extent. When I was challenged to do a playthrough of the game for entertainment purposes, I found myself at a loss. How could I properly capture the fun and emotions of a game I'd already played so many times? And that's when it hit me. Meet Hat&Heavy, another member of Idiotics who only knows Kingdom Hearts through small snippets he's seen and the out-of-context references I've used around him from time to time. I've challenged him to play through the series in my stead. But I'm not gonna let him do it alone. I'll be there with him every step of the way, seeing his reactions and giving him little nudges in the right direction from time to time. Without further ado, this is Sitting in Kingdom Hearts.
Under the sea, under the sea, everything's better down where it's wetter.
It's not though!
Listen to me? Listen to me, I think is the last,
Yeah. Everything's better down where it's wetter. No, take it from me.
Take it from me.
Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away, while we devote full time to floating under the sea. I know too many lyrics. Merman!
Makes sense, I'm a merman.
Actually, from everything I've been told, you're apparently a dolphin.
What?
Who just happens to look like a merman.
Come on, Sebastian.
Ariel, wait! Slow down!
I might have to take another look at the tail then, I guess.
I'm assuming it's just because it's like a dolphin tail then, or... But from what...
Yeah, because...
From what I've been told...
because Ariel's goes, like, forward and backward, too.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's the same tail. Different color.
From what I have been
she's
told,
got a
it's
kind of...
technically a dolphin.
What do you mean?
Meanwhile, Goofy's a turtle.
I mean, the noise he made there at the beginning of the sentence sounded kind of dolphin-like. Yeah.
Oh, Haley Joel Osment.
Far away.
Ah, and it's not until the next world I can make a joke. I'm holding it back so much.
Oh, I see. Sebastian can show you how we swim around here.
Ariel!
Sad thing is, I'll make the joke, and I wouldn't be surprised if the only response I get from you is a, huh?
No.
Because I made it with my fiance, and her response was a, huh?
Easy for you to say. Okay, it's time to learn how to swim properly.
Left stick to swim around, circle to rise, square to descend. Practice swimming around. Alright, go! The sound is there. Full time to fly under the sea. Keep about it. Hope you like this song. You're only gonna hear it most of this world. Not that way. Gotta change the flounder. And eat him. I mean, catch him.
It's kind of funny that Donald was given tentacles. I don't quite understand that.
I have a theory about that one. Being Ursula is like half octopus and she's a sea witch.
Yeah.
He is your mage, so he's a sea wizard.
Makes sense. I get it.
That said, I don't know if that's why it was chosen. I get why Goofy's a turtle. Because he's your shield.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a shell.
Now let's move on to safety fence.
Sebastian!
I guess I'm focusing more on the characters themselves.
Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna focus on the characters themselves, why didn't they just keep Donald a duck?
I mean, obviously ducks wouldn't survive underwater, but
True.
they can swim, yeah.
I guess he can't come up for air, so...
Yeah.
Make Goofy a dogfish! Like, right
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I mean, like, dogfish is a thing.
Yeah.
So I was surprised they, I mean, he wasn't just given a tail at the very least, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, you know what? Ha, seeing the shield on his back does make more sense.
You can't just leave them.
Okay, then come on, what are you doing?
Nice job. You have to help Sebastian and Flounder. They got stuck inside.
Under the sea.
And a safe spot. You know, in case you want to escape while you still can.
Oh no, those monsters might be heading to the palace too.
Better
Better
head
head back right away. But well, what if we run into more on our way back? I'm sorry, but we need your help. Please come to the palace with us. The trident markers on the walls point the way there. We won't get lost as long as we follow them. Okay, let's get going.
So to get to the palace, just follow the signs. Ariel is your party member. So, spoiler alert, because she's a party member who you obviously have to be able to take when you come back to this world, she is not one of the princesses of Heart. Also, wouldn't make a lot of sense seeing as you'd have to take her out of the water.
Yeah. I mean, well, obviously in the movie she gets legs. So
This is true. Then it would have worked.
Yeah. I mean, I assume that she would just switch between Ariel with legs and Ariel mermaid.
Fair. Still, though, now, since she's your party member and they want to make it so you can come back at any time.
Yeah.
So, no, she is not one of the princesses. She is one of the ones you got from. Which means you've only missed 2. And one of them I don't blame you on. The other one's just you picked Ariel instead of another obvious princess.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time even, like, thinking of the different princesses right now.
Fair enough.
My main problem.
First, you've got to remember the princesses, and then you've got to take out any princesses that only came after Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, exactly, because I'm like, well, you know, obviously Elsa on,
Rapunzel.
yeah, Rapunzel, Merida.
Tiana?
Tiana, yeah. She was, what, the Princess and the Frog, right?
I think so. I never remember her name.
I don't know, that's one that I don't think I've ever actually seen yet.
Princess and the Frog?
Yeah.
I think I watched it twice. Once because I was curious, and once just because it was on. You're so loud. Stop it.
Oh, okay, well I missed that.
You cannot swim against the current.
Not when it's that strong.
Yeah,
Focus on the actual enemies, please.
Yeah, well, hoping when enemies are around, either.
Yeah, I know.
No, these were for you.
Oh?
They were made at Bake Shop.
Oh, nice.
Supposed to give them to you earlier and forgot. No, for people who can't see, but obviously here. He's got a cupcake and a cookie.
Yeah, I figured you just got that anyway.
I mean, probably, but I'll say it in case I forget to.
Yeah.
Which, realistically speaking, is probably going to happen.
It's so stupid that it won't open.
Enemies around?
Oh, I guess...
They're far enough away.
Yeah, they're far enough away now. And I was gonna say, as long as they don't spawn here, I'll be okay, but...
Of course, that's not the case. That'd be too easy.
I like how Ariel seems to do like a double arms windmill kind of motion to attack.
Just kind of twirls at them.
Yeah.
She twirls and uses her flipper. Which I guess for her is the equivalent of a kick.
Oh, okay, so I guess it'll actually open its mouth a little bit if I manage to hit it while I've got enemies nearby, but it won't open all the way.
Yep. They make sure you know you did in fact hit it.
Yeah. I got a cottage that looked oddly like a pearl. And down.
It's very condensed cottage. And glistening. Well cleaned. Alright, so A, don't go in that whirlpool. That is the worst mistake you could possibly make right now. And if you want an easier time down the line, I can tell you how to do a certain shortcut.
Just,
But obviously, you know, clear the enemies out first.
kill myself. So what's the world pool? Does it take me somewhere?
It takes you back up to the... Remember where the air was gusting you up top?
Like...
Because there was that big...
Now?
Yeah, pillar in like the middle of the big open room. Is air coming out of it, gusting you up?
Oh, whatever, let's just go here. Let's see what's here.
That takes you back.
Oh, I see, okay. In the middle of the... Yeah, I didn't go very close to it, though, because obviously there's enemies near it.
Right.
Let's see.
Also, that one...
The enemy!
That one will not open through normal beams either.
Oh, no.
No. It is a specific color for a specific reason.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's orange, so I'm assuming fire.
Yeah. You still have no enemies nearby.
Nah.
No. And just when you thought they were dead.
And it's one. Yeah.
One wave of enemies just isn't enough. Locking onto the clam!
Not ready for the clam yet, you know it, game.
But are you sure though? You wanna try?
Yeah.
There you go. Mithril shot.
No, I'm not gonna open the fire.
Nope. He does not respect your fire.
This one's closed again.
Well, they close back up.
Ah.
Like, you'll know the one way in there is closed too. Nope.
Oh, nothing. Okay, let's go back. Under the sea. Fire. Here.
Follow the tridents. Golden depths. Alright, so, you want to make your life a little easier. If you look on the left side, there's that little spiky ball
I can
thing.
see the sea urchin.
Cast fire on it. And then stay away. Shortcut.
Ah.
It will take you back to the big open room, but now you don't have to go through the whirlpool to get here.
Nice. Sorry.
Because if you don't open the handful of shortcuts this world has, it is a little bit longer.
I know these guys are underwater. Well, they don't attack when I hit triangle now.
Well, that's good. Get off Donald. So, it's not gonna matter. But for the record, those ones were technically a rare heartless.
Oh.
Because if you did the right spell on all of them, it would spawn a bigger one.
Huh.
Although this is also the worst place to fight it. It's the only rare heartless that spawns in 2 worlds. This is the worst world of the 2.
Yeah.
Onward to the palace.
Yeah,
we
it's
need to
gonna
move
go
right
right
down.
on. What are you?
That is called a screwdriver.
Makes sense.
8-year-old me thought that game was hilarious. Ghosts under the sea. So many people lost their lives.
Lots of dead divers.
Hey, look at that slightly less phallic palace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna have an easy time closing it.
Yeah, I don't know how that was even.
I think it's just broken.
Eh.
That was too
Yeah, that's exactly how I had it closed before.
That's fine. So notice the cupcake was on top of it before.
As long as I
King
have my
Triton!
life, I will not tolerate those creatures inside this palace.
Harumph.
Daddy?
Oh, Ariel, when will you listen? It's dangerous out there. Strange
It's
creatures
dangerous
lurk outside.
everywhere.
Behold, you swim before the ruler of the seas, His Majesty King Triton.
I already said that, Sebastian.
Who are they?
They helped us fight off those creatures.
They don't look familiar.
We're from an ocean very far away.
Really weird how the background is moving
Yeah.
and stretching.
It's mildly unsettling.
There's no such thing, certainly not here.
But Daddy...
No such thing.
Ariel, not another word.
Maybe get the feeling Triton just doesn't like outsiders.
Stand
Yeah.
clear. Perhaps I'm being too strict.
No.
I'm just concerned for her safety.
Yeah.
Of course, Your Majesty. But I must admit, now I'm quite curious about this keyhole. That need not concern you, Sebastian. Have you anything to report?
Do you think mayhaps he was lying when he said there's no keyhole?
I knew it. That sea witch is up to no good again. A sea exile from the palace has taught her nothing.
I do wish they'd capitalized on that a bit more. Like, he says there's no keyhole in this world, so you actually have to look a long while for it because you have no idea, no one knows it exists.
Yeah.
As opposed to the, he's just gonna tell you there's not, but he knows there's one. Bro, honestly, even if they just made it so that you, as the player, don't know that he was lying.
Yeah, instead of telling us immediately.
Yeah. So that at least there it creates the illusion that maybe he doesn't actually know what a keyhole is.
Ah.
Thunder!
Yeah. Yellow cloud.
Now I'm starting to get it.
Color-coded for your convenience. Under the sea. Like I said, hope you like this song, because it's going to keep playing that same chorus over and
As
over.
it plays on repeat.
At least some of the other songs you don't notice as much because they just sound like stereotypical background noise. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Traverse Town doesn't have an incredibly long loop, but it plays enough variations in the notes. As opposed to this one, it's an iconic song. People know it. We know you're just playing it over and over.
Yeah.
Here.
And the battle music comes on, and it's sweet release.
Come on.
You get that wall.
Come on.
Ah, I just realized I can't remember these things' names.
Dolphin.
Dolphin! Oh, now you could compare.
Yeah. I mean, even just looking at Ariel's tail, like, you can see that Sora's here is more... It does look kind of, you know,
I guess, yeah.
dolphin-y.
Do they have a back fin?
I mean,
Like
yeah.
any other mer person?
Well, what do you mean? Does who have a...
Like Ariel.
Oh,
She doesn't have the fin on her back,
No.
whereas you do have the dolphin / shark fin.
Yeah, that's true.
So I guess now that I'm actually looking at it, I can start to
Yeah,
believe it
that's
a
the thing, too.
bit
Like, if you look
more.
at the underside of the dolphin, it's differently colored, and so is Sora's underside there.
I guess maybe he is supposed to be a dolphin. Or at least have the dolphin tail.
Yeah, well, he certainly has more of a dolphin. Well, more of a half body. It includes the back fin, too, which is a little bit weird.
I don't know what to make of this now. I have this information, but I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. Why do they keep spawning? Jeez.
So, the big one. Every once in a while, when you attack one of the big ones and deplete its health, it will spawn a bunch of small ones.
Oh, okay.
That said, I believe, and I could be completely wrong,
There's another shot.
that if you use magic to kill it, it doesn't spawn anymore.
Okay. Where's the... Where am I going?
That one I can't say with certainty because the number of times I've played through this game, I normally don't bother. I get to this world and I swim past everything. Or, because technically, this is an optional world, I just avoid the world completely.
Yeah.
Because in order to get to the next lake,
Oh, that's kind of funny. The lights went off on the controller, but it still works.
I'm so confused by this controller now. But yeah, so like to get to the next key story part, you have to beat 2 of the 3 worlds between Agrabah and that one. So yeah, normally I just avoid Atlantica if I'm like trying to get through it as fast as possible. Ariel's Grotto.
Oh, sure, I can move that giant rock, but I can't move the chest.
I thought you were going to point out you can move that giant rock, but you still couldn't move the one at Olympus Coliseum.
Yeah, that too. There's a callback for anyone that's been watching this for more than just this episode.
I'm still trying to get over that one.
So it's weird that Ariel, like at Atlantica or whatever the hell they call it, is its own planet right now.
Yep.
Because where the hell did all this stuff come from?
Yep. That is the first thing I thought when I got in here. It's like, wait a minute, there's no land on this world.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the ships coming from? Who needs them? She wants to disappoint her daddy. Oh, so by the way, before you leave this area, a couple of those treasure chests can open.
Oh, okay. And I can interact with this.
Apparently. Dancing
It just
doll.
spins.
They do stand out a little bit, the ones that can open, when you really look at them. And I brought it up because of a very specific reason.
I'm assuming they're all going to be kind of facing me, more or less.
That's why.
Torn page.
I had a feeling you'd want to get that before you,
I don't think I found the one in the whale, did I?
Nope, you'll have to go back to it eventually.
Damn.
That said, you'll have more abilities then, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, there's one on the ground.
Oh.
Before you miss it. I'll help you out with that one. Not that it matters.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, despite the fact that you just swam that high,
Those impudent fools will
Got
never
some
find the key.
jets.
But the girl could prove useful, and I've got the heartless on my side. Frighten, my old friend. Your day is coming.
I don't know what that cut was about.
She was laughing in the one frame, and then they cut, and she wasn't laughing. But you could still hear her laughing. How can it be pulled out? Is the dolphin strong enough to do it?
I mean, you can interact with the dolphin,
Oh, can I?
but only when no enemies are around. So you might want to wait for it to come back to
Yeah,
you.
that's what I was gonna do.
That said, can you think of anything more effective to move something than pulling it?
Oh, okay, cool.
You can ride the dolphin. Unless you're Ariel, in which case you're basically just swimming alongside it.
Yeah.
So, I will say this does not contribute to the chest at all, but I figured you'd like to ride the dolphin.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
So, no, you can't get the treasure chest just yet.
Oh, okay. That's
Remember-
the other thing I kind of figured.
Remember how I mentioned that there are shortcuts in this world that make the
Oh,
gameplay so much shorter?
yeah.
That's technically one of them.
So what the heck am I doing now? Just looking for the keyhole.
Yeah, more or less. You're disobeying Daddy's orders, I'm looking for the keyhole. Do you want me to speed up this process a little bit?
Sure.
Go back to the big open room.
That makes more sense.
And there will be something there that will help you find a keyhole.
So I kind of figured either towards the castle or
Further away from
the
it.
castle.
The two directions you can go.
Yeah.
Enemies!
Oh, right.
I mean, just hit one if you want to get rid of them.
I want to see if they'll tell me what spell they want me to use on them.
I mean, think about it. What is it doing?
Oh.
Hey!
Cool.
Here. Stop.
But that's not all the enemies. You got rid of 3 of them, so now have a big one.
Oh.
This is one of them rare Heartless. with a very weird gimmick. So this one, you cast stop on it, and then you hit it as many times as you can. You get better prizes depending on how many times you hit it.
Stop! Come on!
Cool.
Yeah. Very gimmicky enemy. That said, the reason I said this is the worst world to fight it in is because this is also the only world where you can't use special abilities that hit multiple times.
Yeah, I was trying to hit the triangle, but it didn't do anything. I noticed it didn't come up.
Because you're swimming, you can't use them. Which is dumb.
Just go in the middle of them and float away. Bye.
Alright, so look for anything different that might help you. I will say it should be pretty obvious what's different when you see it.
Whoops.
Yeah.
That's different. I don't think I went in here.
That's where you started.
Oh, right.
You don't have to move around as much. You can literally see what it is from anywhere.
I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, what's that?
Yeah,
Oh, that's just that
here.
one. Okay.
Like stand still and just look in a direction. If you give it a minute, you should see it eventually. As stupid as this sounds, it is probably the most useful thing I can say without directly stating what it is.
I mean, I've got some sort of effect around me.
That's arrow.
That's what?
That's the arrow spell.
Oh, okay.
I think Ariel cast it on you.
Huh.
So remember that defensive shield of
Yeah.
I will say it's gotten very close to you numerous times.
Oh, I did see the dolphin.
That might be what you're looking for.
See ya!
Whoops. Facing the wrong direction for that.
So yeah, maybe just... I guess try and make sure your last hit on these guys is magic. Yeah. It took me forever to figure that one out, as I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, there's some spawn in there anyway. Alright, where'd the dolphin go?
More spots. There it is. But his enemies. Oh!
Oh.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. There you go.
Whee.
So yeah, this is also part of the reason I told you should try riding the dolphin. Because you need to. It takes you much further. To a sunken ship.
Cool. Now, is this a ship or is this a spaceship? Oh, it's a
Ship.
Somehow.
Spaceship would have made sense. I could buy that someone crashed into this world.
Is this the fucking ribcage of the ship? Someone... Oh, okay. Interesting.
Huh?
What the hell are you even hawing about? Oh.
But you can't reach it. What is that thing? Even though your arms are clearly long enough to reach it.
Yeah, I'm small enough. Fish are friends, not food.
You're about to interact with your ongoing antagonist.
Oh my god, that was great.
So that particular enemy will just pop up every now and again, kind of like Sabor did back in Tarzan. Except this one isn't a mini-boss.
This shape reminds me of something.
Crystal Trident. I wonder what it reminds you of.
Will you fucking open?
There you go. Mithril. Alright. Time to face a not mini boss, mini super enemy. He bites a little hard.
Yeah, apparently.
I think Ariel just healed you.
Yeah.
What?
Someone stunned him.
I was very confused by that, honestly.
I think must have been Goofy, because I gave Goofy that ability.
Alright.
What's going on? Okay. Ow. I'm not able to get behind him. He's getting directly in front of me.
Yeah.
Oop! And even when I did.
Oh! Ariel saved your life. You! Never mind. We're good. Ariel, so much better than Donald.
Ow. No, that's not what I'm focusing on right now.
He hit a wall. You got him! And now he's gonna float away. And drop some items. If only I could reach it. Now you need to take that crystal trident to where it's most useful. And before you go the long way back, go down to the bottom.
I also just saw this.
Ah, perfect. Because my god, it will save literally like 15 minutes you'll spend on this world.
Any other chests I'm missing?
Do you
Doesn't look
think
like it.
so? No.
Alright.
So,
So down near the bottom.
look for another door. Other than that obvious one.
I see this.
Yep.
Through the tunnel. The microphone has been disconnected.
What? That's still going.
Yeah, still looks okay. Alright. Whoop, that was
We're right back at
through there. Okay, yeah, that's confusing because I have to turn around.
Yeah. Try
Water
hitting
is
it.
different. Try hitting it. Different. Oh, okay. Cool. Whee. I like how Ariel got like almost moved by it, but not quite.
So yeah, when you can't pull it out, push it.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't open it. Okay.
And now you've got quite the shortcut back to the sunken ship.
Sweet.
So gee, what did that crystal trident remind you of?
I know exactly what it's for.
Maybe this convenient trident shaped.
This prominently displayed trident-shaped hole in the side of Ariel's grotto.
Ariel, you've disobeyed me again. I told you not to leave the palace.
Damn it, you found out.
Daddy, no! How could you?
Well, you see, we needed to replicate that scene of him destroying the statue, but we didn't have a male hero
Young man,
with
you're
which
not from
to
another
destroy the
world.
statue of.
You're from another world, aren't you?
Huh?
Then you must be the key bearer.
He knows!
How did you know?
You may fool
Because
them,
you're
but
holding a
you
giant
don't
key.
know your dorsal
I mean, I don't think
fin.
he's been holding it in front of Triton at all, but it also begs the question, where the hell does he go every time it's not in his hands?
It just kind of disappears.
Yes, that's all it
Of course
really
I know
does.
that.
Disappears into that pocket dimension.
You have
Yeah.
violated this principle.
Emphasis on pocket.
Shatters peace and brings ruin.
Oh, Sora's not like
Key,
that.
key
I
bearer
thank
shatters
you
peace
for
and brings
saving
ruin.
my daughter, but there is no room in my ocean
Well,
for
key.
you or your key.
Okay.
And then key. Flotsam. I don't know which is which. I wish I did, but I don't. I know it's Flotsam and Jetsam. I could not identify them.
Yeah.
I'm
The
sure
only
there's a way
real
to do it.
difference between them is it looks like one's got like more white eyes and the other's are more yellow. From what I can tell. I thought one of them was like missing an eye or something. Oh, they've got
Oh.
one eye is one color on him.
Oh, she would surely help you. She'd make all your dreams come
I
true.
don't know.
Ursula can help.
I don't know. Oh well, Ursula is here.
You called, my dear?
You're Ursula.
No, you showed
I
up.
was just wondering if...
It's all right. Helping others is what I live for. Let me guess. You wish to see other worlds. That shouldn't be too hard. After all, your new friends came from another world.
Damn it, she ratted you out.
Special help. That mysterious key. Now, cheer up.
No key for Ariel.
You have something special too. Now listen carefully.
A dorsal fin. If Monstro taught me anything, it's that fish things can survive in space. I was going to say just fish, but then I realized not even Monstro's a fish. He's a mammal. Is it a mammal? Whales are mammals?
I think so?
I know a dolphin's a mammal.
Yeah, because like, and whales and dolphins are pretty close.
Yeah.
Normally related. Yeah, I'm pretty sure whales are mammals.
By the way, Goofy learned evolution.
Huh?
That was the ability he just learned,
Oh.
evolution. So Goofy learned evolution. He suddenly believed that things evolve over time.
Nice. I like how I looked at him as if I was expecting him to have changed.
He's like a
I'm like,
Pokemon.
what?
Goofy has evolved.
Yeah. Blastoise. Goofy.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Now he's not just a turtle, he's got cannons.
Yeah.
The keyhole they seek is somewhere in the palace. Now, my dear, if you can take me there without your daddy knowing.
That is the one Pokemon I never remember
if you get
the one
these
step
other
of.
worlds you long for.
Squirtle.
Squirtle to,
Yeah, that's the. I know it ends with Blastoise.
yeah.
And the sad thing is, Squirtle was my favorite of that generation. Like, I know Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. I
Yeah.
know, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. I even know Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu.
I mean, yeah, Pikachu, Raichu is probably one of the most.
Well, I mean, because that's not
Common
even one of the
ones, I
starters,
feel.
though, is what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
But Pikachu is obviously so prominent in the whole Pokemon.
true.
I've done it without your help,
Why?
my
Because
dear.
it's
But then, yeah, a Squirtle, the one I pick all the time.
Squirtle.
I still want to know Squirtle the Blastoise.
Yeah, I mean, I know what he looks like because I can picture the middle evolution.
Yeah, it's just What is the name of it?
We had a deal, didn't we?
Yeah.
Time.
I never really because I never had Pokemon cards. I never watched the TV show.
That's
The
fair.
most I got into Pokemon in my life was when Pokemon Go was popular when it first came out. Man, those were good times, eh?
Why, we had
In the streets collecting Pokemon.
I'm afraid you're a little late.
Oh man, it was so great before they actually ruined it too. Because I remember walking around my neighborhood looking for Pokemon, and I saw that there was one nearby that I hadn't had yet. And there was another guy who was walking around near me, and he noticed that I kind of went,
Come on, let's go.
by the same spot a few times, and he's like, "Oh, if you're looking for that Pokemon, it's that way."
I'm going with you. My father is hurt and it's all my fault. I have to stop Ursula.
Back when it was more social, if anything.
Right. I'm right behind
Yeah,
you,
I'm
girl.
surprised they hadn't. I'm surprised they never put it back to that because it was so popular and just great when it was when it had the proper
Yeah.
I don't know what to call that, proper tracking, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
I wonder
Defeat
if it-
Ursula, you need to use magic.
Oh, okay.
If you're gonna bring that up, since he was letting you know a very crucial bit to her battle. Also, for the little bit that it's worth, we just talked over an entire story-driven scene. Pokemon.
Whoops.
Completely unrelated. Oh well.
Come from the direction of the something ship. I've heard there's some contraption on the wall behind the ship.
Yeah, remember that thing? You kept going, huh? What's that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh? What's that? Too bad I can't get there. Huh? What are you?
Oh. I believe. And honestly, this one I'm not entirely sure about. That's called an aqua tank.
Yeah, it would make sense.
It comes with built-in screwdrivers.
Yeah.
Call is gonna bother me now. See something. I know to see something.
See ya. See ya.
Alright, let's move on. Oh god, there's another one.
Here.
There's a few of them. Also, if I recall correctly, don't bother with thunder on them. They are thunder based.
Ah. I'm sure. Fucking hell. Gotta run away from it.
Fair enough. That said, don't forget the shortcut we made sure you opened.
Yeah.
This would be the moment I was referring to when I said it could save you like 15 minutes in this world.
Yeah. Ooh, hello.
But the enemy... Oh, never mind, the enemy ran away.
See ya.
Hey. Gimme.
Mithril shot.
So I need to go toward the sunken ship. Ow.
Heal.
Dodo, good job.
Oh, of course I can't summon anyone in here.
Nope, not in...
The one time I think to do it, and I want to do it.
Oh,
Ow.
boy.
Oh,
got
maybe
killed
it's
again.
thunder base. Great.
Oh boy. And another one spawns.
Oh,
Now
God,
you've got
it
two
did.
aqua tanks. Nah, never mind.
Oh, one's died.
I think Goofy managed to finish one off.
Thankfully, it doesn't seem to spawn a second one until the first one's like mostly gone.
No, I think it was just a proximity thing.
See ya.
Because that one's supposed to spawn when you get close to the one tunnel.
Ah, yeah.
Fire.
I was about to make a comment on Donald making you waste that one you could have used on a cure, but then he cured you.
Yeah. Okay then.
Now is when we all die from the Donald healing drinking game. You said it, so he only heals.
Okay. I don't remember exactly the way to get back.
Go towards her grotto. And then just take the hole where the treasure chest was.
Right. There we go.
And you'll be right at the sunken ship. Lucky for you, also, the big fish is too big to get in that hole.
I was gonna say, I was hoping so.
Oh, Ethers, good call.
No, okay.
Enemy spawn. Enemies are gone. Oh, it's the shark!
Oh boy.
He's back for more! Fish is food! Good timing, Donald. Oh, in case you're curious, by the way, the mechanic there. When you're locked on, it's a lot... I don't want to say impossible, because I don't know this. But it's a lot harder, at the very least, to exit an area. Hence, despite flying into the window that said below deck, you weren't leaving.
Yeah. I was kind of wondering about that. There we go.
Which I guess is a very good anti-aggravation feature. You're never locked onto a tough enemy and accidentally leave.
Yeah.
Max HP up. Back to the clean.
Nope, nothing funky that time.
Not today.
Alright, so where... I assume I have to go to... here.
Huh? What's that? Huh? Sebastian can fit.
I mean, also Donald is smaller than I am.
Yeah, you'd think he could make it. Also, not to mention the fact that you could have just poked it with either the Keyblade or his staff or literally anything with Raynn. Oh, so once you clear these enemies out, the path you're on will fork. One will lead to a safe spot, one leads to Ursula.
I was gonna say not such a safe spot.
A, hit the safe spot, obviously. And then B, make sure you don't fight enemies on the way to Ursula. Because you're gonna want that MP.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's the safe spot.
Mega Ether. What we do, full time for fun, under the sea. Next time on Sitting In. You missed!
Okay, well, fuck.
You might want to use both the ether and the high potion.
Shit.
That's why high potion.
Yeah. This is so bad.
Yeah.
Ah,
Now you're starting to feel the Atlantica vibes.
yeah.